Floyd, yo. Two guns up, everybody get down. If you heard that phrase, then you really know 40. Back then was the same old story, something on my hip like a walkie-talkie. But there's no communication when I'm in a nation, P-land, damn corky. Got a show in the crowd, there's 1,000. Told the promoters I'll be there shortly. Sweet one, trying to get my attention. Tell her it's cool, as I'm just pouting. Deep down there's a stretch, no doubt. I'm trying to smash bros like Captain Falcon. But the game is the game, I guess. Can't say that I stress for the fee-bone specimen. Cause I was in a tea house scheming. Runners, they had more dark than melanin. It's imperative. Enemies keep them close like relatives. I was down in the dumps and negative. Came right back, Hector Bellerin. Now I'm coming out taking a sedative. No competition, but still competitive. Plus, the Jezebel's predative. Want it raw like a pic unedited. Not credited. Even though I made vast improvements. Hopping the coupe, push start, I'm cruising. When they look at their past, they're fuming. I'm one step ahead like Auston Holleman. Can't be a part of this movement. Barbies think we're the hardest humans. Still target my target booting regardless of any other armies trooping.
Well, if you come to visit me in Toronto, I mean, you could always go see the St. Mark's Market. What are you up to tonight? Because it's late in London now. And yeah, we could definitely like FaceTime or call or whatever you want to do.
Two guns up, everybody get down. If you heard that phrase, then you really know 40. Back then was the same old story, something on my hip like a walkie-talkie. But there's no communication when I'm in a nation, P-land, damn corky. Got a show in the crowd, there's 1,000. Told the promoters I'll be there shortly. Sweet one, trying to get my attention. Tell her it's cool, as I'm just pouting. Deep down there's a stretch, no doubt. I'm trying to smash bros like Captain Falcon. But the game is the game, I guess. Can't say that I stress for the fee-bone specimen. Cause I was in a tea house scheming. Runners, they had more dark than melanin.
What's going on? Shout outs to everybody in the building. What's going on? Shout outs to JFK in the place to be. Capricorn Nation. Shout outs to Young Wealth in the building. Shout outs to everybody here. It's Player Talk Radio. Please put a one in the chat if you guys can hear me clear. Because I don't know why my gear, it's not even my gear, it's really the connection starts to act up. Once I hit this live button for some reason and stuff. A lot of stuff going on. I didn't even really get a chance to really get into most of the stuff I wanted to on the last show. These shows kind of been off and on recently, just a little patchy and stuff, but glad to see you guys here. Please hit the like button on the way in. Please support the show via Cash App, via PayPal. The channel is under supported, but I know we'll get to it. Hopefully you guys had a great Christmas. Hopefully you guys got a chance to kick it with friends and family, and hell, even with myself and a lot of the other content creators here in the space. As y'all know, a lot of stuff is going on in the culture and in the space. So, we make sure we're here for you guys, and shit, even making y'all holidays, supplying y'all with the greatest content on the planet right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else y'all gonna do? What you gonna do? Watch TV? Watch them imitate us. TV trying to be us, celebrities trying to be us, all kinds of people trying to be us. You know what I'm saying? But I need y'all to hit the like button, share the show, support the show, let everybody know. Wipe your feet off at the door. We here. We giving y'all, some real content. You know. Now, I broke this story to you guys a minute ago, and so much stuff is happening and has been transpiring since the story broke. I'm seeing people come to certain conclusions, even repeat what we said here on day one, like 2 3 days later. People, they even though your boy been sick for the majority of this holiday, even around Thanksgiving I got sick. It's crazy. But I'm acclimating to this weather. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Big Stick? Big Stacks? My bad, bro. Pause. God damn. My bad. I'm I'm up here messing around with something in my studio, and I'm just taking a glance at the chat. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to put the show together and shit. God damn. Pause, bro. What's up, man? Happy holidays to everybody. Happy Kwanzaa to those here that celebrate Kwanzaa. You dig? And like I said, hopefully you guys had a great, Christmas. You know, New Year's is upon us. Why is this thing acting stupid? Give me 1 second, y'all. Dog, every time I go live, that's when everything in its mama decides to start acting up, man. What the hell is this? This is why the other day I just did the phone. I just went live off the phone. I'm like, man, you know what? Let me not complicate everything. Now this thing is asking me to add more storage. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting bombarded by some bullshit. Go back, YouTube. All right, so now YouTube is acting dumb. All right, here we go. Shouts to Big Stacks in the building. All right. Give me 1 second. No, we gotta build this plane as we fly it, or what Kevin Samuels used to say. All right, but we here. Give me 1 second.
Smoke, smoke, smoke.
Put some stuff in the chat for you guys. Make sure you guys support the show. Give me 1 second. Okay, it moved it. Why it's doing this. go. All right. Good. All right. Got it pinned. Give me 1 second. We're gonna have a poll question. 1 second. Let me see where we at on Rumble. 1 second. So this thing is acting up. We are not live over on Rumble. Or are we? Are we live on Rumble? No, it don't have it. Okay, Rumble's not live. Hold on, y'all.
Smoke. Smoke. Smoke.
All right, hold on. All right, so it's not letting me go live on Rumble for some reason. It's not letting me go live on Rumble. All right, we'll go live on Twitch. Error occurred. Please try again later. What the fuck? Okay, well, we're live on Twitch. All right. I don't know why it's not letting me go live on Rumble. But it's okay. We'll go live on Twitch. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right, so we're gonna be talking about a lot of different stuff, man. Obviously, nothing is acting right today. My thumbnail is not even acting right. None of this shit is acting right for some reason, But we're here. Hold on. Yeah, nothing is acting right today. Well, we got it. It's all right. So we're gonna be talking about and I'll give a shout outs to Auston Holleman because he cool. Me and Austin cool. You know, had a little bit of differences like what a couple years ago and stuff like that. But yeah, what's going on, Bronze Flat Power guy? Good to see you, man. But we cool. You got a lot of people now. Like I said, naturally, I said this on the first show that and happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa to everybody here, happy and Merry Christmas. What's going on, Ray? Shout outs to you, man. Hey, I still have the link that you sent me for from the Berserk lore. I still got you, bro. I don't want you to think I forgot about you. I said that on the other show, so I was waiting to see you again, man. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Yes, yes, and happy Kwanzaa. To those that celebrate it. So happy holidays to everybody. Please, y'all, hit the like button on the way in, and please, if you guys been rocking with the show all year, please show your support by hitting the Cash App, and please hit the PayPal. Definitely. All right. Now, I know y'all know, and we talked about it on the first show, of this ordeal, and I told you they're gonna go after Austin, because that's what it really is. I mean, shit. If Brazil let out Floyd, or he gets extradited, or whatever, or whatever they're doing, they really want Austin for some weird reason. For some weird reason. I said that before, and I think Austin. I don't know. I mean, like I said, you don't know everybody, but you know, uh, Austin chilling. I think he doing the right thing. He had himself a little girlfriend down there. I guess he kind of got to get rid of her for a little bit or lay low with her for a little bit because he ain't trying to tarnish her image with this bullshit. But I don't know. Maybe my thoughts might change because I haven't seen what I'm about to show y'all. So please hit the like button. Support the show, guys. I got y'all. I haven't seen what I'm about to show y'all, but I see a bunch of people out of nowhere. They going in on Auston. A lot of these content creators, they're reacting to it. O'Shea said, O'Shea flip flopping ass. O'Shea just dropped the video, which I'm about to play for you guys right now. But O'Shea been flip flopping in these YouTube streets. He all of a sudden everybody's not a passport bro no more. Nobody knows what the hell a passport bro is. Um, Everybody around this motherfucker jitterbugging. You know, I mean, what is there to be afraid of? I mean, if you're not doing nothing wrong, what is there to be afraid of? Uh, Even Auston Holleman, he jitterbugging. He talking about some damn manosphere shit, and it's like, no, bro, that PDF file bullshit is absolutely a passport bro talking point. The manosphere used to run passport bros up out of these spaces. They used to run them up out of these spaces. You know, it wasn't the right answer to the manosphere, but the manosphere now, you know, after the pandemic, and it was happening because we were talking about it on the third shift for the longest time. Uh, Marco, Jessica, myself, and Zero, even Game Changers, weird ass, and a couple other people. But we were just talking about traveling. We wasn't talking about no damn passport, bros. So, and I hope y'all see people changing their names and all kinds of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around here jitterbugging. I warned y'all this was gonna happen. Stuff like this, I didn't think it would have been Floyd, but then it gives a warning. You can't really, you know, say until it happens, But me, like, I don't understand why a lot of people don't pick up when I give y'all some game. Like, it's one thing to be fake. It's one thing to just be making, claims. But y'all, a lot of y'all don't take the hint due to the details. Like, I literally just don't just arbitrarily just throw out warning. Like, I go into details. Hey, this is going to happen. Hey, that encourages this. Hey, you might want to have this. You know? So I read this whole thing down. And then I'm just not no idiot on the internet just fucking talking. I actually live abroad. How about them apples? You know? I actually live abroad. I'm just not no dumbass that just got on the fucking plane and just ended up somewhere and throwing a bunch of bitches on the fucking the internet and talking about like it just like the shit just started getting stupid, you know. And I called all of this shit. I called every single detail. I even called out Auston, but he's getting dragged into this shit. There's some new developing details. You know what I'm saying? They're saying Floyd is super guilty. There's other pictures now floating around the internet with Floyd with younger women and kids and shit like that. And now everybody's like giving things a second look at certain things, and We're gonna go into a little bit of his videos. You got Ringo TV Raw talking to himself, kind of being super personal, talking about some Austin. I'm coming after you, Austin. Like he done took up, super issue with it. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it's like, dog, niggas ain't got no content. Niggas ain't got shit to do. I feel bad for Austin because like he literally just built he literally just built up something legit. Him and Kid Greatness. I see them doing seminars and stuff, and the man done got himself a young lady. He trying to go sit down, and nigga just getting drugged back into some BS. I see he pivoted the channel a little bit. And he did start talking about like more global politics and just like global stuff. So I'm like, oh man, he doing his thing. But y'all know how this shit goes. Once everything start going right, it's too quiet. It's too quiet. Something gotta happen. A bomb gotta drop. Something gotta happen. You know, and that's not me being a Capricorn. Thinking of the worst or just me thinking of the worst. But that's how we do. We think of the worst and then we work our way back. Think of the worst and then you work your way back. Sometimes you do got to think in extremes. You know, what's the worst that can happen? That's a legit thought. Super legit. You know. But anyway, let's get into this and then we just gonna chop it up from here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Please support the show. Cash App and PayPal is in the chat. And make sure you guys head over to hemp4fitness.com. It is Kwanzaa. Take advantage of the holiday sale. All right. Make sure you guys head over to hemp4fitness.com. That is hemp4fitness.com. Okay. All right. And listen, if you're already on your phone, might as well get paid to play some games. Some of y'all probably have already downloaded some of these games, or there's some new ones on there. All right. So I got $5 for you guys. All right. You get $5 if you sign up using this QR code. Make sure you head over to Free Cash, claim your $5. Get paid to play some games on your phone, games that you're probably already paying. And they're easy. You can literally just download certain games, get paid for it, complete the task, then delete the game, rinse, wash, repeat, you know. Or check out the wide selection of games that they got and download them and get paid to play them. They got surveys and all kinds of other stuff there, on that website. So get paid to do stuff, get some extra money for the New Year's. Get plastered like a bastard. And yeah, or you can support the show. Either or. All right, it's Player Talk Radio. Please hit the like button. Please share the show while I finish setting up the show. And let's get into it. It's Player Talk. Give me 1 second. See what O'Shea got to say. This fake ass content. Let's go.
Now, let me say this. All right. This is an individual action.
In 2015, I was on my way to Poland from Sacramento, California, and I came across.
And even Tanya TKO fake ass done jumped into it, man. This shit is horrible.
A YouTube channel called The Charles Tyler Show. Now, The Charles Tyler Show, aka The Black Man's Option, he was a brother from Philadelphia living in Rio de Janeiro. And he was telling black men to get their passports and come to Brazil. He was framework for the passport bros. And within his community, I would meet other people. such as Taylor Made Dreams, but more importantly, Aaron Ferris. By the time I met Aaron Ferris, he was not really a YouTuber. He was a subscriber, but he was involved with Charles Tyler's group, and he was also inspired to go to Brazil. While Charles Tyler is credited as the architect of the passport bro ideology, Aaron Ferris would be credited with coming up with the term passport bros. And at this time, it was a term.
It's funny now, people want to give people credit when some shit go wrong.
Specifically made for Black American men leaving the United States, finding love elsewhere. At this particular time, the three major countries that you would find these people would be Colombia, Dominican Republic.
Speaking of the goddamn devil, Ringo is live. Bruh, like, why even do disingenuous content? Like, the passport bros accused of touching 6-year-olds. Like, really, bro? Really? Let's go.
In Brazil. But there was a problem. The passport bros didn't have the same kind of heavyweight content creators that we had in the Black manosphere. Now, don't get me wrong, the passport bros are a offshoot or a umbrella of the Black manosphere,
No,
but they
not.
kind of just had a whole bunch of guys.
No, it's not. And see, this is how they get you. No, the hell it's not. No, the hell it's not. The passport bros and the Black manosphere are two completely different things. No, the hell it's not. And I wish people would speak up about this. But they don't know no damn better themselves. No, the hell it's not. I don't even know why, like, Minister Jap need to holler at O'Shea. Because no, the hell it's not.
You know, on streams talking about their issues. And after the death of Kevin Samuels, Auston Holleman,
What's going on, Stoic? Yes, he passed.
Would become more popular. And so would the passport bros. They would sort of feel part of the void that Kevin Samuels left behind, although their ideas were diametrically opposed to each other. And while Auston
and god damn, these niggas just try to rewrite history and lie. Kevin Samuels was around during the passport bro era, but they had completely different ideologies. And first of all, the passport bros, they were out before Kevin Samuels blew up. So they weren't filling in a void or a gap or anything. They were, oh my God, these people just, Jesus Christ. Here we go.
Holleman was traveling the world. He would meet up with another guy by the name of Floyd Wallace. He's the guy that's arrested in Brazil for you know what.
Damn.
Auston Holleman would find himself in trouble.
No, let's run this back. This man done told a gang of lies, bro. And then he don't even be really listening to what he's telling y'all. Cause on the other video, he said that Floyd is wanted in 13 this man said Floyd is wanted in 13 states in America. How the hell are you wanted in 13 states in America? And the niggas just be saying shit. All right, let's go. Let's get back into this.
To go to Brazil. While Charles Tyler is credited as the architect of the passport bro ideology, Aaron Ferris would be credited with coming up with the term passport bros. And at this time, it was a term specifically made for Black.
No. See, O'Shea is still it's crazy because, like, I've been in these spaces for like so long. It still baffles me how guys that are like coined one of the kings of the manosphere, like I'm not even gonna lie, equally there's stuff that I could teach every and have taught personally every single quote unquote founder of the manosphere. So this is where O'Shea is still a guest and still new in these spaces, especially on certain topics. So number one, Charles Tyler did not create passport ideology. Charles Tyler was a part of a different group, and the group that Charles Tyler was a part of and the ideology that he had was called Travel Bros. All right. Now I know you're gonna cool down. Passport bro, travel bro. What's the difference? There is a difference. Charles Tyler was a part of Travel Bros. Passport Bros and Travel Bros were separate. They were not the same thing, and they are not the same thing. Just like SYSBM and Passport Bros are not the same thing. Just like MGTOW and SYSBM is not the same thing. And this is where the problems arise because y'all just umbrella everything into one. This is how the manosphere snuck in and start claiming passport bros when the manosphere didn't have shit to do with no damn passport bros. Manosphere ain't got a damn thing to do with no damn passport bros. They were called travel bros. Travel bros. It wasn't. I mean, obviously, when you have a passport to travel, but they weren't focused heavy on quote unquote passports. They were called travel bros. All right. Oh boy, these people really be trying to rewrite history.
American men leaving the United States, finding love elsewhere. At this particular time, the three major countries that you would find these people would be Colombia, Dominican Republic, and Brazil. But there was a problem. The passport bros didn't have the same kind of heavyweight content creators that we had in the black manosphere. Now, don't get me wrong.
Yes, they did. It's just that people wasn't paying attention to them because everybody in the black manosphere was more focused on the black family and saving Keisha. That's what the hell the shit was about. The black manosphere was about saving Keisha. Until this day, it's still about saving Keisha. I can even show y'all where the quote unquote black manosphere actually ruined the passport bros, to tell you the truth. That's something Aaron Ferris need to fucking take up. Yeah, y'all come in. I'm giving y'all some exclusive game. Support the show, y'all. Hit that Cash App and hit that PayPal. That's actually the downfall of the damn passport bros. If y'all want to keep it a thou wow, the downfall of the passport bros was integrating themselves with the black manosphere. These are facts plus tax. The downfall of the passport bros was actually integrating themselves with the manosphere. Once they integrated themselves with the black manosphere, it was over. Jadunsky. It was over. Because they didn't really have these type of problems when they were trying to get with the manosphere back in the day, and the manosphere ran them off and they had to be their own group. Passport Bros is its own entity, it's its own group. Where it fucked up was when it integrated itself in the manosphere. Do I need to head back over to Bernard Riley's channel and show y'all when they were trying to integrate themselves back into the manosphere? Because nobody gave a damn about the passport bros until they fucked up the SYSBM movement. Oh, you can't rewrite revisionist history with me. I'm gonna just sit up there and tell you the damn truth. What do I got to gain or lose? I actually live overseas. What's your excuse? 2020, was it 2026 is going to be like coming up upon like almost 3 4 years, 4 years overseas for me. Tuh, tuh. Let's go.
Passport Bros are a offshoot or a umbrella of the Black Manosphere.
No, they're not.
But they kind of just had a whole bunch of guys, on streams talking about their issues. And after the death of Kevin Samuels, Auston Holleman would become more popular. And so would the past.
No, after the death of Kevin Samuels, you had Pearly Things and Andrew Tate becoming more popular. Auston Holleman didn't come into the picture until like a year later. Couple months and a year and a half later. Auston Holleman didn't come into the picture until like 8 months after Kevin. You know what?
Bros, they would sort of feel part of the void that Kevin Samuels left behind, although their ideas were diametrically opposed to each other. And while Auston Holleman was traveling the world, he would meet up with another guy by the name of Floyd Wallace. He's the guy that's arrested in Brazil for you know what. Damn. Auston Holleman would find himself in trouble for basically being accused of asking inappropriate questions to Brazilian women, which would cause him to leave town immediately. Auston Holleman would eventually leave the Passport Bros himself, and then would have ideological differences with the founder of the Passport Bros, Aaron Ferris. Sorry about that long history. It's kind of what I needed to do to make the video make sense.
He's right,
Floyd Wallace Jr. would be arrested in Brazil for you know what. And the whole Passport Bro community would be in shock. In fact, it was Aaron Ferris, aka BMT Live's channel, who broke the story. And the story was travel YouTuber Floyd arrested in Brazil.
What?
Now, you see, Aaron Ferris loves Passport Bros. He created the brand. So look at how he's titling the video. Travel YouTuber Floyd arrested in Brazil. The reason why he's doing that is because he doesn't want
He has to distance himself from it, and so does Austin.
Floyd Wallace to be associated with.
But Floyd was absolutely a Passport Bro. He branded himself as a Passport Bro. The nigga's YouTube name was Mr. Passport Bro at one point. So why are people running around lying saying, man, he wasn't a Passport Bro? Did he say he wasn't a Passport Bro like a year ago? Maybe. I think they showed a video with him and the dude that body slammed Zoom to Thailand on a motorbike. They ran into each other, I think, in Thailand. And Floyd said, "Oh, I'm not a Passport Bro," but it more looked like he was getting checked. It looked like he was getting checked. So he probably just denounced it because the body slam man was there. But like, come on now.
With the Passport Bros. He also understands that in Brazil, they had a bad situation in which Auston Holleman made some mistakes there. And Aaron Ferris was kind of pissed off about that. He doesn't want anybody else destroying the brand. But what did Auston Holleman do? Auston Holleman would make a video called Passport Bros in Brazil with 6-year-olds. Damn. Instead of saying travel YouTuber or passport bro or black American guy, he said passport bros.
Okay, well, he's doing what you doing, chasing it, clout chasing. He clout chasing. I mean, the man got the shit tattooed on his damn hand forearm, but he clout chased it. What's gonna get bigger numbers? Him saying some travel dude or passport bros?
So basically, passport bros, more than one guy, was messing with 6-year-olds when it was only one guy that got arrested. And he gives some explanation.
And then here's even worse: sexual exploitation. According to the investigation, the man is part of the movement called the Passport Bros, formed by criminals who use economic power to exploit social vulnerabilities of Latin America and Southeast Asia. In his social media post, he declared himself a sex tourist. And this is why you saw me disassociate myself from the Passport Bro movement. Because listen, I have stated many times, especially when the whole J Rillo thing happened, the Passport Bros should have been a fraternity. That way, when you have somebody that wants to beat on women or be an international drug dealer or be a pedophile, you can automatically say, this person that hasn't paid their membership is not in our database, so that's not one of us.
So the biggest argument that Auston Holleman has here is that Passport Bros has no way of filtering different people in and out of the community. So because there is no filtering way to create this fraternity to make this more exclusive.
It's the same thing with the manosphere. O'Shea and the dudes in the manosphere didn't want to listen and heed this advice when I told them that shit. That we needed, and that this was the whole talk about the gear. This was the whole talk about the mics and the gear and all of that stuff came from. That we needed to have broadcast quality stuff, so when people try to imitate us, that you guys can be able to tell the difference, and people can be able to tell the difference just based off of quality alone. So O'Shea don't really know nothing about no shit like that, or he does, the hard way. But like I said, where the Passport Bros fucked up was when they let themselves get absorbed by the manosphere. I don't understand. I mean, obviously, dudes are off living their lives in other countries, the real ones. But even the fools that are online doing Passport Bro content, when the manosphere came knocking, they should have, instead of trying to be a part of the fray, because I guess the Kevin Samuels, leverage and all that other stuff kind of was kind of aligned with what they were talking about, but in what we've always been talking about. But those Passport Bros, the real ones, they shouldn't have aligned with the manosphere. I was even going in on dudes in the manosphere. I'm like, oh, y'all Passport Bros now? That's funny as fuck. It's like being a part of the Crips. I mean, and I'm pretty sure there's some Crips out there that'll tell you this. But it's like being a part of the Crips so long you watch them turn into Bloods. It's like being a part of. Like, I hate to use gang references, but y'all are niggas, so you got to speak nigga fluently to niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like but it's the other way around. It's like being a part of the Bloods. You see people with all gang banging to the fucking fullest, and then watching those same people turn into Crips overnight. It's like watching Krishan Rock. It's like, hold on. Ain't you a Blood? Like, nigga, I thought y'all used to be running Crips all the way the fuck up out of here. What changed? What changed? The Black Manosphere wasn't about traveling to go deal with women exclusively that wasn't black women. The Black Manosphere was playing Captain Save-A-Ho. Not as bad as the Hotep community, But they were trying to reconcile with black women. This is where the whole winter is coming situation was coming from. Kevin Samuels was one step away from a passport, bro, but he wasn't no damn passport, bro. Now all of a sudden, all of these people are claiming in the manosphere are claiming passport bro. Had nothing to do with passport bros. Now all of a sudden, people in the manosphere were claiming SYSBM when the manosphere and SYSBM had nothing to do with each other. As a matter of fact, there were they were split. So now you have the manosphere being a thing, and you have people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and you have this thing getting so big that it's just a parasite. It's absorbing other things that had nothing to do with it, and these problems are starting. You know, it's like the manosphere is damn near destroying itself, but it's destroying, it's eating up other movements while it's doing the same thing. If you pay attention, if you've been here long enough, now you got a bunch of new cats in here. You got a bunch of money hungry new cats in these spaces that don't know what they're talking about, and it's just eating itself up all over again. The diet manosphere is in here destroying more shit that it hasn't built. This shit is just funny at this point. And the passport bros that used to be around, the ones that need to speak up, like Ace and a couple of the other ones, I don't. Aaron BMT can't speak up because guess what? He kind of, if he gonna keep it real, I know he probably ain't gonna keep it real because I fuck with Aaron. I don't think he a bad dude. You know, I think he cool, but I gave him the game on Bernard Riley's channel. He didn't want to listen. He was too busy telling me that game don't exist. And then turning around saying, "Oh, that's not game. That's being street smart." And I'm like, "Well, you got a bunch of people that's pretending like they ain't pookies, so why would those people be street smart?" He wanted to play word salad semantics with me when I was giving him the game. And I wasn't you know, I'm literally actually, you know, in Thailand. You know, niggas wanted to really play around. So it's like, okay, well, you played stupid games, and here's a stupid prize. Niggas was letting people like Floyd fester, and they're still doing it right now. I mean, y'all letting Rello fester. He popping up on channels still. Y'all letting some other ones. I heard there's other ones. What is it? There's a NYC defeated. There's a whole bunch of them now. So now should be the time, you know, that all of this shit that y'all want going on should be going on. A cleaning, a purging. I mean, think about it. If you got the world now looking at passport bros as a fucking gang, some international crime syndicate and stuff like that, don't you think the best thing you should the thing you should be doing right now is them watching you guys actively persecuting or purging people that's fucking up y'all image, instead of trying to back away from it and then saying, "Oh, well, we'll just wait till it dies down and then we'll be right back at it again," when you know you got some active volcanoes in your space. Ain't that crazy? You know.
Smoke.
Hey, that's he not my problem. But now you should be openly showing that, hey, this person not with me. I don't condone this. Especially now that you got people, you got them folks looking at you. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. What's going on, YOTD? So I'm not gonna go back unless I need to go find BMT up there, you know, fun kicking it with cats in the manosphere now. Like, I get it, you know, he probably liked the manosphere, probably liked the talking points, probably got cool with a couple of people, probably didn't look at the manosphere the way, you know, the way other people did. But BMT should have been BMT had to have been around, because I do remember hearing his name back in the day. BMT had to be around when the manosphere was actively talking shit and running the Passport Bros out of the space. Now, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all how fake this is. I'm gonna actually give y'all the game. All right, because this is what I do. I predict the future. I really don't. I just look at the past and literally just tell y'all what the fuck gonna happen. So listen to what I'm telling y'all, right? Just like I said, I'm gonna come up. The bread about to come. All that stuff about to come. So, hey, take heed to what I'm telling y'all. The manosphere, because you had dudes trying to make their case in the manosphere, all right? And they've done it on my channel back in the third shift days, right? So, when I want y'all to remember back in the day when we were doing the game wars, dudes were like, it was some incelish type dudes, and they were like, well, I'm just gonna get my passport and go overseas. And they were talking about virgins and all kinds of other stuff. Thai City was here, everybody was here, and we was talking about it, and we were talking about how we stay away from the topics because it get into the virgin talks and stuff like that. Because I travel and I've lived in other places, and I'm a tether, by the way, I wasn't opposed to traveling. You know, I done been to Hawaii, all these other places, Jamaica, all the, you know what I'm saying? So I understood the travel aspect. I wasn't in these spaces talking about traveling to deal with virgins and all kinds of other stuff. I didn't get into that virgin talk and all that other stuff. That's a passport bro talking point. Me, I drop player talking points. I'm like, bro, just work on your mouthpiece. Dress nice, smell good. Go outside. You don't even have to travel. You can go to a neighboring city. I was always mutual. So watch this space try to lie. Now, I had a couple of people over here to validate what I was talking about. I had a so-called MGTOW. He identifies himself as a MGTOW. I had Zero over here. I had Jessica X over here, who is overseas. Keep that in mind, y'all. How this space wigged out over Jessica X, who's overseas, by the way. All right. And I had my bro Marco over here. Right? And guess what? Marco is a traveler. Oh yeah, Marco is a traveler. Marco goes all throughout Colombia. He comes to Cali. He goes everywhere. All right. Now, shout outs to, I'll give him his shout outs and his props, because just because I don't like him don't mean I'm gonna tell y'all a lie. Marco has been around the space, but one of Marco's biggest debuts and shows that he was on was Mr. Fantastic's Super Goal. His Super Goal broadcast. And this is when the Black Manosphere was like, oh, you know, dating the sisters ain't really working out. We gotta expand our options. So now all of a sudden everybody start trying to turn into a passport bro. But before they could turn into a passport bro and just immediately grift, they had to pretend like they were SYSBMs. The manosphere used to be split. Some dudes would be like, "No, I'm not manosphere. I'm SYSBM." And what that meant was like, "No, you know what I'm saying? I'm strictly dating outside of my race or exclusively dating white women." Because O'Shea and Mad Bus Driver, they were not friends. And they threw jabs at each other and was poking fun at each other and stuff like that. And you had fake niggas in the audience and in between. So once the quote unquote black manosphere absorbed SYSBM, or that's what it seemed like, people that didn't know the fucking history, they started claiming SYSBM in the manosphere and stuff like that and just say, "Oh, well, it's all the same." And this opened up a portal for people that used to run the passport bros up out of here, which I didn't agree with. I wasn't pro virgin talk, but I got it. I never ran, even though I had my comments on the passport bros, I never ran them up out of here like that. Unless I didn't even see him as no damn passport bro. I'm just like, "Oh, you're a traveler. If you go overseas to go get women, cool. But you need to have some game." That's always been my stance. And you had goofy niggas when I moved to Thailand. You had goofy niggas talking about some cool. Wasn't you against the passport, bro? Wasn't you against this? Wasn't you against that? And I'm like, no, I was not against it. I just said that if you're going overseas, you have to have some game. But I want y'all to keep in mind all the people that was talking shit about me, talking about me being against the passport bro, because guess what? I was manosphere and still am manosphere, right? But them saying that shows you, right? That shows you that there was a pushback against the passport bros in the space. That shows you that there was a pushback against passport bros in this space. They used to run them up out of space. And let me tell you something. One of the main guys that's manosphere and still to this day goes in on them, because he's been doing his own thing and he gets the memo. Well, he didn't get the memo, or he got the memo, or whatever, is Minister Jap. Go over to Minister Jap's channel and see what Minister Jap calls passport bros. Go over there. Minister Jap is still textbook manosphere. He will get on here. He'll call the Keishas German shepherds. He'll call them all kinds of pedigree in the book. And then when somebody says, "Well, why don't you become a passport bro?" He'd be like, "Hell no." He gonna sit here and still talk to Keishas. And that was manosphere. Somebody gives you a solution, and you're like, "No, I'm still gonna deal with the black woman, no matter how much shit I talk about her on these airways," right? Now the reason why I don't fault Jap is because guess what? He's a manosphere cat, and guess what? Jappa got enough game to stay in America and go pull some Keishas. Now, having game ain't necessarily gonna make them, act better or whatever. It's not gonna make them act better or super cooperate, but you can deal with them, and maybe you'll get one or two or a handful that's around here that's gonna act better, but that's about it. You just gonna be SBEing all day, or you just gonna have to switch them up. So I've been telling y'all for years, if you stay in America, you gotta have game. If you leave America, you gotta have game. And all of these movements and the tricking movement and all this other stuff that y'all was pushing around here, all of this stuff is to circumvent the game. It's just really, you're just running from game when it's inevitable where you gotta have some type of game. Even if you're a trick, you gotta have game. So look at where this shit is getting y'all. Ray said, how? Jap is not Black Manosphere. Jap is absolutely Black Manosphere. Jap is 310% Manosphere, bro. He's Black Manosphere. Y'all hit the like button. Support the show. Hit the Cash App, y'all. I'm giving y'all the truth. So we had Marco here, and Marco, myself, and Jessica. Dudes was willing to be passport bros to go try to find Jessica and talk to Jessica. Don't think I forgot. Fake ass space. This space fake as fuck. See, when you're lying, you gotta remember a gang of shit. When you're just telling the truth, it's like, bro, it's the same shit as yesterday. Nothing changed. That shit helps my memory. I don't have to remember a whole bunch of different shit. I'm like, nigga, this is what happened. And this was the Manosphere going in. I remember when the Manosphere, I did a story remember I told you guys I did the whole Nature Boy thing. Nature Boy seemed crazy to black people because Nature Boy was traveling. Remember this. He seemed crazy even to Hoteps, right? Nature Boy. I'm talking about in the pro-black sector, right? Nature Boy traveling, aside from the other goofy shit that he was doing, was crazy, right? Now, you had other cats that was doing other stuff. I remember I did a story on Miko Worldwide when that shit first popped off. When Miko Worldwide was doing what he was doing. Basically what Floyd got going on right now. Miko I did a whole show on Miko Worldwide, and then I remember when that shit resurfaced. This was in the middle of the pandemic, and I remember black people in the Black Manosphere and all these people in these spaces was trying to lump my bro Marco into that shit. They were trying to call Marco Miko. First of all these people running around the Manosphere lying. They were calling women in other countries dirty foot. See, the Black Manosphere a lot of these dudes are going to sit up here because they had to reinvent themselves and lie to you. These dudes were running around the Black Manosphere calling women overseas dirty foot. And was clowning dudes for being passport bros. And we used to make fun of them and the whole situation over here on the third shift and was laughing. Because guess what? Jessica wasn't from the United States. Marco was pushing traveling. He had Colombian women. His whole channel was Colombian women. He even had a backup channel that I used to promote. I don't know if he still does it because I haven't seen it because, YouTube been giving him hell with it. But he even had a whole backup channel where he used to play old school music, and he used to have young Colombian women reacting to the old school music that he was playing. And he used to throw parties and everything. Marco will tell you. That's why when these people defected over the passport bros and people that I know, people in the chat, I'm like, bro, y'all niggas fake as fuck. And I remember I was in Thailand a good 3-4 months before that shit really took off. So I'm telling you, the passport bros fucked up by aligning themselves with the Manosphere and any other group around this motherfucker. They fucked up by aligning themselves with the Black Manosphere. The modern Black Manosphere. They should have stayed separate. They should have took what they had going on and just kept that shit in house. That's what the Black Manosphere was doing, Ray. Absolutely, that's what the Black Manosphere was doing. It's just that these folks here, man, they be lying. These folks in these spaces, they be lying, and they gotta reinvent themselves so they can lie to y'all some more. I understand that the truth don't get as much support. Y'all don't support real truth tellers, man. And that's fucked up right there in and of itself. You even had Auston Holleman dissing Red Pill and Manosphere content. Even to this day, he's talking about some, oh, that's Red Pill Manosphere rhetoric. No, that's actually Passport Bro rhetoric. That was what was getting Passport Bros ran about the Manosphere. The virgin talk. This is why a lot of those brothers, they went straight SYSBM. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I could go. I'm gonna see if we can do a flashback in time. I'm gonna see if I can go find this live stream. I'm gonna show y'all what the climate was like, because these niggas up there lying. O'Shea is one of the biggest liars in the space. He's the biggest fence sitter. Let's go.
Problems like this happen, but Aaron Ferris was not having it.
This anyway, because once I saw Austin's response in his videos, and him labeling the title that he labeled it, saying Passport Bros plural, were caught doing that horrific thing in order to play, social politics is what he's playing at a very horrendous time.
Now, this is a strong point, because he's saying, Austin, you are putting Passport Bros in Brazil with 6-year-olds when it was only one person that did that. So why did you classify the entire community Passport Bros, especially a community that you used to be very big in? Now you're putting the whole Passport Bros there out in the title, and that's not the best time to put us out there, because you still have some black men out there.
He said
and I'm
us.
just expounding what he's saying, living in Brazil, going.
You heard that. O'Shea said us. This is funny.
Going to Colombia, and then you put Passport Bros out there. But then he comes back with this.
I thought about it right after I did the stream, and I was like, well, if he wasn't associated with Austin and the so-called Passport Bros in the beginning, he would just be a random sick.
Hold on, y'all.
Because kind of.
Hold on, y'all. Now, I get where BMT is coming from, because this is the thing. What's going on? What's going on, Young Jay? Merry Christmas, man. I'm gonna show y'all how fake these people are. Now, I get it where BMT is coming from, because guess what? You wouldn't know Floyd unless you watch Austin. Auston Holleman introduced Floyd into the space. Now, this is the fucked up part, because I've been saying this for a long time. BMT, he created the Passport Bros. He the brand or whatever. He coined it. He pushed it and whatever. That's his brand and whatever. But guess what? The Black Manosphere. And I need to holler at Aaron Ferris, because this goes back. And Jay, you was here for this whole shit. You was here for this whole shit. Remember, every single thing I told y'all what was gonna happen, Jay. It happened. Hook, line, and sinker. Passport Bros fucked up. That's why I was like, remember when I got into it with BMT over on Bernard Riley's panel, Jay? Remember that? And I was like, why are the Passport Bros are hot right now? Like, why are they trying to align themselves with the manosphere? And why am I seeing all these fake ass niggas in my damn chat trying to align themselves with the goddamn Passport Bros? And I'm like, oh, this is not gonna be good. The Passport Bros fucked up when they aligned themselves with the manosphere. Would you, if somebody was running around calling you a PDF file and your whole movement and stuff like that, would you align with them? Think about that. If somebody sat up there and did something like that to you to get you jammed up or whatever, or regardless of what was being said, would you align with them? So I was okay that the Passport Bros should have stayed something, should you know, the manosphere wasn't even on that type of content. And let me tell you something, the real Passport Bros at best were manosphere adjacent, but they were their own thing. So I didn't know why BMT was like deriding at the time to be a part of the manosphere when it was actually the Passport Bros doing the manosphere a fucking favor, because the manosphere failed at trying to superly grift over to the actual SYSBM. You had guys like MOT calling himself the president of the manosphere, but then also he's the ambassador and president of the Passport Bros. But then at the same time, he's also a MGTOW. And then at the same time, you had dudes in this space that were open content creators claiming every single gang in this damn space. You had bisexual blood crip vice lords running around this motherfucker. And then preaching to y'all about productivity. And then y'all were talking to me sideways like I was bugging. Like, yo, I'm like, bro, like, whoa, what? Nani? So you had all these people grifting over to the space, and you can see the people that got it and the people that didn't get it. You got Obsidian claiming Passport Bros. I'm sorry, old man, I've never seen you travel. I've never seen you been any. I don't even know where you've traveled. If you travel, respectfully, you're a Philly native and stuff like that. You rap Philly, nothing wrong with that. But you could tell the ones that didn't get it, but they put up with it. Angry Man at first, he kind of wasn't with it. Angry Man didn't turn to a Passport Bro. O'Shea did. And it's funny because you have all three blends right in front of y'all, and y'all don't even see it. Right in front of your face. O'Shea was living in Poland for the longest time, and you've never heard the word Passport Bro come out of his mouth, because guess what? He was a part of the original manosphere that was black adjacent. The original manosphere was to save Keisha. It wasn't to go overseas. Those brothers were around, but that's not what the manosphere was about. It was originally to reconcile and save the black family. This is how much power the black woman has over the black man, to get y'all to even to get y'all to even fold on y'all integrity like that. A whole bluff. Let me ask y'all a question. If the Passport Bros were manosphere, or if the manosphere was always the Passport Bros. If the Passport Bros were always manosphere and manosphere was always the Passport Bros, why did niggas have to announce that they were leaving? Why was it a big thing to say, oh, you know what, I'm leaving? If you're used to traveling and going on jet planes and shit like that, why would you have to announce it? And O'Shea, he fence sits. He pushes Passport Bro and Black Loyalty on the same fucking channel. How does that work? How do you push Passport Bro and Black Loyalty on the same fucking channel? Niggas was literally telling dudes here, no, I'm not getting on the plane. I'm finna make it work out with Keisha. The epitome of the Black manosphere is guys like Accountable Commentary. They will talk all of that shit about Keisha, pretend like they're getting on planes and leaving, but they gonna stay with Keisha. Because the black man and the black woman in the Western society are two peas in a pod. What's going on, Larry? No, I get that, Ray. I get that. I get all of the shit. My whole stance was like, listen, if you wherever you go, you're gonna have some game. I don't give a damn what black men do at this point. But these dudes were running around here calling these same women dirty foot. They were running around here saying these women are dirty foot. They were running around here saying, oh, these women are dirty foot. Why y'all going overseas? Yo, that's PDF behavior and all kinds of stuff. The Black manosphere was not Passport Bros. Where the Passport Bros fucked up was when they aligned themselves with the manosphere. This is why I was trying to talk to Aaron Ferris when he went over to Bernard Riley and say, bro, what are you doing? Absolutely, Larry. Thank you. Somebody that's been here. Thank you. They were even trying to say that I was against the Passport Bros. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just not with that whole virgin talk because it starts to get creepy. Even Ty City used to say on my channel back in the day before that shit blew up. He's like, yeah, I don't know about that whole Passport Bro bullshit. Ty ended up coming around. So this shit is fucking fake. And even like I said, if Kevin Samuels was alive, eventually he would have grifted over to Passport Bros also. This space is so fucking fake, bro. This shit makes me sick. Oh, listen, we about to get a blast from the past. See, I don't have to lie to y'all. This is why this channel is criminally unsupported, criminally underrated. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna bring up a blast from the past. I'm the same nigga I've been the whole time. I'm gonna bring up a old video from Player Talk Radio, and you might see some familiar faces. We both gonna be surprised. We're gonna come through a little bit of it. I'm gonna have the chat up too, so y'all can see who the hell was calling these broads dirty foots and all kinds of stuff, and catch them right now and see what they talking about. Give me 1 second, y'all.
I thought about it.
I don't have to meet you there. I'll beat you there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a blast from the past because I'm glad I recorded all of this. All of these people that y'all support that has grifted in every single thing, they done reinvented themselves right in front of y'all, and y'all sat there and ate that shit up. Let's go. Hold up.
Right after I did the stream, I was like, well, if he wasn't associated with Austin and the so-called Passport Bros in the beginning, he would just be a random sick individual getting caught up doing some sicko shit, right? But because he was kind of ushered into the space, right? He was popularized by Austin. That's where the unfortunate association kind of comes with. Now, all these guys I've said, they are not Passport Bros.
Woo! So he says, listen, Austin, you're trying to say that the passport bros are caught with these chicks in Brazil, but you are the one that introduced Floyd to the community.
Damn.
And wait a minute. I had to do my research, although I already kind of knew what the answer was, but this is what Auston said.
And if you guys don't know, Floyd was in several of my videos, and we all know that Floyd was very, very cringy and very strange. And I'm telling you from hanging out in person with him, very strange. I would have never thought nothing like that, but it's also not shocking.
So Auston Holleman himself admits that, yes, he knew Floyd. He did videos with Floyd. And Austin's not a guy that shies away from mistakes. You know, he's pretty honest. And this is something that Auston said directly when the video started. I know the guy, and I knew something was off with him, but I didn't never think that he would go this far. And I largely do believe him. But that doesn't take away from what Aaron Ferris is trying to say.
Really don't know what somebody's intentions are. I'm not going to put that on Rello or Austin that they knew what type of time this guy was on. All right. People hide shit like that, you know, from other people. Like, we don't know these people for sure. You never know somebody. You don't even know half the time. You don't even know the person in the bed that you sleep in. You don't even know that person 100% fully. People are sneaky. People are devious, bro. So I'm not putting this out here, all right, to associate Rello or Austin or anybody else with the individual acts of what this sicko Floyd did.
There's more.
That's what I'm not doing. I'm saying, you know, for a guy like Austin to put the title "Passport Bros Are Messing with 6-Year-Olds in Brazil," all right, in order for clicks and views, in order to continue to disassociate and then reassociate back with the terminology "Passport Bros" is wrong, and I'm here to call it out. All right. Why would you put a heinous title like that in order for shock value and clicks and views? Why would you put that term? And people associate you with Passport Bros more than they do me.
So he argues again the same point. This is horrific. This is heinous. All right. And I'm not associating whatever Jay Rello did in Kenya, because if you know, there was a situation that happened in Kenya. Auston Holleman is now in Kenya, very popular. Jay Rello wanted to come to Kenya, and Jay Rello is very...
Now hold on. He said he not associating Jay Rello. Okay, let's look up. O'Shea. These niggas will change their thumbnails. All right, so right here, this is one of the videos that came up where O'Shea Duke Jackson said, "Black American man disrespects Kenyan women, big mistake." I gotta go find the video because he will change the title. Let me show y'all something. Y'all need to be supporting the damn show. That's how fucking thorough I am and how much game I've been giving y'all over the years. Look at this shit. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Now look at this. I think he changed the title. I have to go watch the show that I did on it because they changed the titles, y'all. He says, "Black American man disrespects Kenyan women, big mistake," right? He did it on a couple of channels, right? But look at this. He has smudged the Passport Bros also. Look at this. Passport Bro goes broke in Thailand. And this happens. He uses the Passport Bro moniker all the time. Just as much. Shout out to Platt. Okay, hold on. He uses the passport bro moniker all the time. He's actively actually dissing one right now, Guillermo. You know? So he does what look at this. Passport bro called ice on his girl for doing this. He actively does what he claims Austin is doing. This is how hypocritical this space is, y'all. Yeah, it was called BMO, and then there was another group called Travel Bros. These guys don't talk about Travel Bros because guess what? They wasn't around for the Travel Bros. All right, let's go. Let's get back into it.
Very problematic. Again, Jay Rello should not represent all of the passport bros. And Auston Holleman did take some heat from Jay Rello coming to Kenya. And even though Auston Holleman had nothing to do with that, but in response to what he is saying, and I'm talking about Aaron Ferris, is that you associated all of us with what happened in Brazil. Aaron Ferris doesn't stop though. He continues on with his assault.
Yeah. Most people thought he was a weirdo, and that's why Buddy was, Austin was kind of parading him around like that. He was kind of using
right.
like,
yeah, exactly.
Aaron says he knew that the guy was weird. I'm talking about Floyd, but yet Auston Holleman brought him on his channel because he knew that Floyd was weird. He knew that Floyd would get views. So basically, he was using him knowing that he was a weirdo. And again, I can't prove this or prove this for Austin. I'm not sure. But this is something that he's accusing Austin of. But this is something that I would widely agree.
The term is internet term, but it's going to stay around. It's not going to stop. All right. It's beyond viral. All right. It is what it is. It's like calling somebody a tourist at this point or an expat. Passport bro is basically a single man that travels.
Creator of the term, Aaron Ferris, has said something that is very powerful. The term is now mainstream, and basically that means a single man that travels. Now, first, when it came about, if you look at our predecessor, who was Charles Tyler, he had a page called The Black Man's Option. That was one of the Facebook groups also, and that was a part of his YouTube channel. Now, passport bros means something different. It could even be classified as white people can use the term passport bros. I've seen them cling on to it. I've seen American tourists cling on to it. And so now it can mean anything. And to Austin's point, that's the problem. It means so many things because there is not a lot of organized framework. So when there is not a lot of organized framework, then what happens is that anybody can.
Now, what group of men did this happen to? Didn't this happen to the Black Manosphere? And to this day, still happening to the Black Manosphere. And now you have a bunch of Black Manosphere dudes that had nothing to do with the passport bros claiming passport bros. Now you have a bunch of Black Manosphere cats claiming passport bros. Have nothing to do with the passport bros. And let me tell you why a lot of people pivoted over to the passport bros instead of SYSBM at the time. You want to know why? SYSBM was more convenient at the time, but a lot of people grifted over to passport bros because back in the day, you seemed crazy if you were following the troll. Mad Bus Driver has a damn thimble or a damn Templar mask on his head. He's not MF Doom. He's not a rapper. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Charles Tyler at the time, too, was somebody that you could see. somebody that had a face. There was a face to the brand. The reason why they threw Auston Holleman in the mix was because they had to youngin up the brand. They have to make the brand seem more young. They have to make the brand seem more appealing. You had newer cats that was using the internet and that was on the internet that had to make the brand appeal more to the younger men. If you go look at all of the actual passport bros and all of the guys that's actually pushing it in the travel space, these are old, more well-established guys. Zoom to Thailand is not a young man. Aaron Ferris, he's younger, but he's not a young man. All of the cats and all of the cats that's doing better, even the coach Greg Adams, all of those people that's traveling and doing stuff, these are older men. Damn near spending their pensions or spending their money or spending their divorce dollars and stuff like that. These are old, successful, more established men that's been around women. These are not young, naive dumbasses running around the manosphere. That was running around the manosphere at that time. See how that works? So these dudes could play house and play wife and play all of this stuff. Charles Tyler, he was an older dude. If you've ever traveled somewhere, you've seen that archetype before. There were older cats chilling. They were not younger dudes. So they used Auston. BMT to a certain degree, he let them use Auston as a face, and it elevated Auston Holleman elevated the passport bros. Cause it don't look appealing with older out of shape niggas. This happens all the time. Go look at beer companies. Look at Budweiser. Go look at an actual Budweiser can, an actual vintage Budweiser can. It looked like old nigga beer. Is the beer good? Absolutely. But guess what? You have kids like, man, my dad used to drink that. Pabst Blue Ribbon, my dad used to drink that. Old Speckled Hen, my dad used to drink that. And it's like, damn. These beer companies, they sit around, they're like, man, you know what, man? We need to spruce this up. We need a boost in sales. We need a younger audience, but how do we appeal to a younger audience while still selling the same beer? Oh, I know what we can do. We could come out with the Lime-A-Ritas. Yeah, and we can. It's the same thing what cigarette companies are doing to appeal to younger people. This happens all the time. Man, I'm giving y'all so much game, bro. Y'all hit that Cash App, man. Go hit that PayPal, man. Support good content, man. I've been telling y'all this. Y'all can say what y'all want about Auston, but he did get used. Because when shit was happening to him, they was talking shit about him, and they did Auston, I ain't gonna lie, at this point, aside from Dominican Republic that probably want Auston, this is Auston can say whatever he want at this point. This is the big payback. This is the big payback for Auston. If he play it right. This is why I'm wondering. I told BMT, I'm like, bro, why are you siding with dudes that was sitting up here calling you a damn PDF file? Man, what's going on, Dre? Man, listen, shout outs to Andre in the building. Andre knows. He was here. Give me 1 second. Let me catch up on these comments real quick, man. Y'all, please hit the like button. Wipe your feet off at the door. And please support the show. Drop something on that tuition, man. Giving y'all some knowledge you can't learn in college. All right? I appreciate you, bro. Shout outs to Andre dropping the huge $10 on the Cash App. Yes, Sirski. What the word, man? Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa. Hold on, you know where we going. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me read these comments real quick. I got you. Shout outs to Andre. Let's get it.
We going. What a money resign. What a money resign. What a money resign. What a money resign. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm doing something real big this month.
Any deal that y'all got and they beating us, I'm gonna be about $400. Just give me your pen and the paper, cause I'm ass.
Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside?
Where the money reside? Okay, I told y'all before. Y'all know what I do. I give all these good deals and everything else. Y'all better ask about me because I do on that all the time. And that's on who? Mary had a little lamb. Okay. Okay.
Oh my goodness! Can you believe it? I was like, where is she? Where is she? Shout outs to little Shirley dropping the huge $25 on the Cash App. Little Shirley says, Merry Christmas. Where have you been? Merry Christmas. And listen, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. I know you probably don't celebrate it, but happy Kwanzaa, happy everything. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I got you. Shout outs to little Shirley dropping the huge 25 on the Cash App. Hold on, let's go. It's player talk.
More. Wendy?
Thanks, Chuck. We're standing here in front of the Olympic Liquor Store in Queens where scores of African Americans have been lined up for hours. We spoke to a few of them earlier. Ladies, may we get a word?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Shout outs to little Shirley. Chicago on the check-in. Yes. Shout outs to little Shirley. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. A happy holiday. Lord have mercy. And listen, little Shirley was around for this too. To see these people fake as hell grift over to the Passport Bros and then now all of a sudden trying to act like they didn't promote the Passport Bros or they wasn't for it. O'Shea absolutely grifted over to the Passport Bros. But let's cover this real quick. Let's cover this real quick, all right? Let's do this real quick. Hold on, guys. Ray said the biggest problem, let me catch up on the comments real quick. Ray said the biggest problem that I have with the space, and listen, thank you guys for supporting the show. Let's keep the support going. The panel is open if you guys would like to join. The panel is open. All right. Listen, Ray said the biggest problem I have with the space is that they know the ins and outs of civil rights. No, they don't. But can't help you with a civil rights lawyer. Yeah, I remember, bro. But yeah, no, they don't. Ooh, I'm gonna have to. I totally forgot. I got something in 15 minutes. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to let this play. Fuck. Damn, I didn't expect this to happen. Damn, I gotta do something in like 15 minutes. Hold on, y'all. And I'm using the same computer. Fuck. I didn't even notice. Dang, it is 6:45 p.m. Shit. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on, give me 1 second. You said SYSBM was anti-black American women, yes, but they were pro-dating white women, but there was different sectors of SYSBM. You said Facts Kuda is Gen X and Boomers who created these movements. I was like the youngest dude affiliated with BMO, for sure. You said Austin was made the face by the old niggas so he could get the young guys on board, and this was yeah. So Austin, thank you so much. Austin knew what was going on. Austin knew what was going on. Shout outs to Dre, man. He said, salute Kuda, you called this shit before it happened. I just checking in, gotta head out the door. I feel you. Damn, I wanna do this, but I got a student scheduled a class with me and I totally forgot in 15 minutes. And that shit's starting in 15 minutes and I gotta be there. I'm not trying to get a bad rating. I wonder if I can let this play and I don't want to leave it and come back. That's my thing. Hold on, y'all. But I do gotta show up for this class. They booked with me. I'm gonna have to take a 25-minute break, y'all. I'm gonna have to take a 25-minute break. Listen, give me 25 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna stick a pin in this. I'm gonna fire back up as soon as this class is over. Check back in with me in 25 minutes. You guys are gonna have me for the rest of the day. I gotta go to this class. I totally forgot. He said he didn't want to book with me on Christmas, so he booked with me after. So I got one of my students. I gotta do some English teaching real quick. All right, y'all. So listen, give me 25 minutes to a half an hour. I will be right back, and we're gonna pick up where we are right here. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. We will be right back. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it. Let's go.